This is today's horoscope prediction for Sagittarius. You are of this zodiac sign if you were born between the dates of November 22 to December 21. It is important that you understand that this is a general prognosis for all those born under Sagittarius. Those born under the sign of Sagittarius, even if you don't believe in your possibilities right now because they haven't been able to recognize your merits, don't get discouraged because very soon, if you continue with that same tenacity, everything will improve. The stars are positioning themselves in your favor, and in the field of love you have a magnet to attract towards you the people who interest you. Of course, be careful who you look at because you may put your eyes on the wrong person. Go calmly and do not rush quickly to commit to anyone, much less open the doors of your home and heart. Today there are means that can make life easier for you to meet people. That's fine, but if you decide to go to them, keep in mind that they can easily fool you. Many pretend to be who they are not, so is Sagittarius. Do not worry, it is logical that sometimes memories surface and that feelings take over you. It's okay, you don't have to pretend to others. You are a very sensitive woman with a very good heart, and it is logical that sometimes you need the support of your loved ones. If you are not lucky enough to have close to that person who always has a voice of encouragement and who knows how to lift your spirits, the Sagittarius woman knows that fortunately today there are many ways to contact people when it is not possible to do so in person. If what you really need is to find that special person with whom you dream, do not despair that soon there will be good news in this regard. Sagittarius man Horoscope Sagittarius friend, looking at the past and remembering times that you think were better is not going to help you at all, and they were also not as good as you think. Keep in mind that we always remember the good and leave the bad in the corner of our minds. The Sagittarius man must look to the future and the present. The recommendation that today's horoscope gives you is that you live the moments. The energy trend of your zodiac sign tells us that today, and for a few days, a change has been taking place, although it is possible that for some of you, it is not yet coming. Have confidence in yourself, because this is going to be fundamental for that much needed advance, and that the stars also favor due to their position. If you have a partner, not all couples are the same, not all people, and not all your love stories will have the same ending. You must have greater faith in yourself and in the strength of your love. Each one writes his destiny, and you are doing it in the best way. There is nothing predestined, and you have the right to be happy. If you do not have a partner, you can say what you think in the presence of the person you are interested in, because otherwise it forces you to show a face that is not yours. Do not feign a serenity that you do not possess by silencing your opinion on issues that are important to you for a person who, needless to say, is not the best for you. You knew, at the beginning of this adventure, that the play could cards. It's time to stay put and push the pace. Victory is far away, but you are not. You fill your mind with useless thoughts about what could happen and what doesn't happen. Worries about hypothetical facts don't help your anxiety. The solution is simple, but it requires perseverance. You need to focus on what is happening now and only now and nothing else. Not all couples are the same, nor are all people, and not all your love stories will have the same ending. You must have greater faith in yourself and in the strength of your love. Each one writes his destiny, and you are doing it in the best way. There is nothing predestined, and you have the right to be happy. You knew, at the beginning of this adventure, that the play could go wrong, and that you could lose. You have been carried away by that negative thought, and now you want to withdraw. You do it before time and without having played all your cards. It's time to stay put and push the pace. Victory is far away, but you are not defeated. You fill your mind with useless thoughts about what could happen and what doesn't happen. Worries about hypothetical facts don't help your anxiety. The solution is simple, but it requires to focus on what is happening now and only now and nothing else. There comes a time when there is no other option but to set a limit. You have to say enough is enough. I can't do more. I have no choice but to lead my life in another direction. I mention this because you are wondering if you have not reached that juncture in your life. The supermoon marks a time to regenerate and make a new commitment. Just because you encounter a difficult situation doesn't mean you should give up. You have invested a lot of energy and effort. This week the transformation you have been waiting for will be possible. Tip of the day. For the waters to move, you need to get wet. Steady strokes towards shore is the only method to reach the finish line. Lucky numbers for today: 8, 11, 14, 18, 30, 35. Tips for tomorrow. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific prediction of today's horoscope for each of them. First decan, November 23rd and December, afraid of those changes that are coming your way because they will be very good for you. Second decan, December 2nd and 11th. Enjoy as much as you can regardless of what others are going to say about you. Third decan, December 12th and 22nd. Sooner rather than later you will see your expectations fulfilled in a subject that worries you a lot.